Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle, and I'm here to do a love reading for Leo. Wherever you might have Leo in your chart, this could be for you. Everyone has Leo somewhere. It's my intention that there's something in here for everyone, but please, if it doesn't resonate, don't try and make it fit. I have lots of other videos on my channel, so feel free to check those out. And my readings are timeless, most of them. So when you catch this, it's the right time for you. I am going to be looking at you and your person. Yeah, to kind of looking at both. Yeah, I don't need to repeat that. um, and this is similar to what I've already done the last couple of readings. Last done. I swear Mercury retrograde is, I'm so discombobulated. This is going to be similar. And so I'm just going to go for it. No more talking. But better to say no more explaining about the thing. I'm just going to do the thing. So, Leo. Oh, by the way, roles can be reversed. So, fit it as it applies to your situation. So I'm going to start with the angelic messenger cards. What's going on with you? You've got forgiveness. Well, that's always a good thing. The beautiful thing about forgiveness is it doesn't always let the other person off the hook. It just gets you unstuck. And forgiving yourself is really important too. All right, Jojo, welcome. Hey. And on your person side, we have attention. Attention. Huh. Okay. Here we go. What's up? What's up with you guys? I had the craziest. My friend Jojo is here. Jojo can attest to this. My readings that I did yesterday, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer, were all so similar, particularly Gemini and Cancer. It was eerie how much they were alike. So I'm really curious what we're going to encounter today in front of a computer all day, even on a Saturday. I mean, I guess that's the thing. When you work for yourself, you kind of work all the time if you have to, I guess. Hopefully you get good breaks. I'm going to go out for a walk after this reading, I think. Get some vitamin D and fresh air. Where I live, we don't have nasty smoky air right now. It's relatively blue out there, so I'm going to enjoy it. Nice. I don't know where Leo is in my chart. I will have to look that up. Okay, so anyway, back to the subject at hand. Leo, you have forgiveness, your person has attention. Maybe you've gotten their attention through your forgiveness. Maybe, I don't know. Let's do some, what do you call it? Clarifying. So, I'm going to start with the good tarot, and I want to ask, how do you feel about your person? I mean, we get forgiveness here. What does that mean? How do you feel about your person? Ten of fire. You're letting something come to a close. Letting a cycle, letting things burn away and letting a cycle end. And you've been burned. Yeah, because I'm asking how you feel about your person. I feel like you're doing okay. You've survived. A little bit burned, but you're going to heal, and you're just letting this all burn away as you work on this forgiveness. Also on your side, we've got the Page of Water. And I love this card. I love this card, seriously, because it's all about being playful and optimistic and silly. I used to think she had a fish on her head. Now I don't think it's a fish. I have no idea what it is. I don't know if you can see. Some kind of weird something. Maybe it's like seaweed. I don't know. She's a mermaid, though. And, she's all about having fun, splashing in the waves. Um, And maybe this is kind of what you're embodying. This is what's allowing you to be able to forgive. On your person side, we have attention. What is your person feeling about you? Well, your person, it's interesting that you both, oh, things are happening in my hair. Hang on while I adjust. Thought there was a bug crawling on me for a second. Okay. You both get tens, which is interesting, but you've got the card of the burden, and your person has the card of the like feeling serene and feeling like totally not burdened. Your person is really feeling very good. Now, it could be that whatever you're forgiving, it doesn't even have to do with your person. It has to do with something else in your life, maybe someone else in your life, because you've gotten your person's attention, and they think that you're just awesome. They they see you as really like happy and settled. That and this is how they feel about you. So actually, they feel really good when they think about you, when they see you, when they interact with you, if you guys are on that level. Um, just really, really emotionally fulfilled by you. What else? What else on their side? The nine of air. Hmm. This is this is that card of kind of feeling some amount of trepidation. The Knight of Swords. I mean, it's often about in other decks, it's about like mental anguish and sleepless nights and crazy anxiety. But what I love about this deck is it's more about kind of replacing negative self-talk with something that's more compassionate towards yourself. And so your person is and I love this card too because she looks like she's getting ready to jump. She's like boosting herself. She's got her eyes closed and she's kind of building herself up like, yes, I can do this. I can do this. And of course, got a lot of friends around being like, yes, you can follow our lead. And so it's kind of like your person is preparing. I don't know, maybe they're preparing to fly in your direction, to jump in your direction. Okay, what's going on? What's going on here? It's feeling a little confusing. I don't understand. Because you got burned, but you're doing okay. You're feeling pretty optimistic and happy. And typically you kind of are. That's kind of your natural state. Um, and your person likes this, but for some reason they feel a little cautious or they're like having to build up their courage. So what happened? This is on your side. There might have been some kind of drama between you and this person. Um, maybe forgiving them is requiring you to build up your courage. Both of you are working on courage in a way. What else? What else on your side? Mm, the Eight of Swords, caring for yourself. You're dealing with some kind of mental anguish as well, and anxiety and like feeling off. And so you're kind of focusing on I don't know, because something's going down between you and your person or already did. And so you're like, okay, I gotta put myself first. I gotta take care of myself and rest and eat good food and think good thoughts. You're trying to keep yourself in this like buoyant, happy place within yourself, despite what's happened. On your person's side, what's their perspective of what's happened? Strength, courage again. You both, yes. Yes. They're building their courage to jump. They're keeping their heart open. This is taking a lot of strength for them. You both have this courage thing going on. And maybe it's that something happened between you guys where maybe they inadvertently hurt you. Maybe they didn't even realize what they were doing. And you ended up in this place where you were forced into, you had to learn, or you're in the process of learning how to care for yourself and put yourself first, because there's been some kind of drama and you're like, okay, I gotta forgive this person, but you're a little bit, it takes courage to forgive, to move on sometimes. Okay, what else on their side? From their perspective, they have 8 of Wands, swift decisions. As you are forgiving and caring for yourself and just trying to come back to your happy baseline, they are working up the nerve to move forward, move towards you very quickly, very decisively. um they love you so much. They think the world of you. They see you as their happily ever after. um and maybe the attention thing is just like potentially losing you. Maybe you retreated for a while to care for yourself, and they're like, "Oh crap, what did I do?" This is similar to another reading I did. Oh, my kitty Charlie is here. Hi, sweet girl. um okay. Oh, and there she goes on the cards. Okay, let's look at the Osho Zen. Okay, on your side, oh, this is, you know what? Putting that back. I'm specifically asking, what do you think of this person? What does Leo think of their person right now in this whole situation? You're up in your mind. Yeah, this is why you're having to retreat and take care of yourself. Cuz this, I don't know, there's been some drama and it's left you feeling not great. Not so great. What else? What else do you think of this person? Past lives. You this is some kind of karma that you guys have together. And yeah, the soul body cast, absolutely. That's right. Um and when I say karma, karma isn't always bad. Karma just is, what goes around comes around. And you guys have some kind of soul contract, and maybe you came together because you were brought together. Like there's a strong connection there, and you recognize that there's something more with this person than anyone else. And maybe that's why it has you so up in your head, because you're like, oh God, this was going so good. And then all of a sudden they did X, Y, and Z, and grr, what do I do? How do I deal with this? It hurts. On your person's side, how do they think about you? Or what are they thinking about you? They see you as the Empress. Who got the Empress yesterday? Was it, I think Cancer's person saw them as an Empress. Could be Gemini as well. There were so many similarities to the Cancer Gemini readings. It was crazy. It was Gemini. Thank you. Jojo knows. Yeah. This is how they think about you. They see you as wish fulfillment. They think that you are so awesome, that you're super intuitive. She's touching the moon here. The moon. represents intuition to me. Very balanced, very beautiful and kind and loving and nurturing and all the things. Your person really, really loves you. What else? How else do they think about you? Or what else? Oh man. Okay, something went down for sure. Your person feels so guilty for what happened. And this is why they're dealing with their own mental anguish, and they're trying to build up the courage to jump, to fly swiftly towards you. um they know they hurt you, but it's got you both up in your heads. And the thing about this card is there are flowers up here, and it's like this forgiveness that you are working on cultivating is it's helping get you unstuck from hanging on to the past and keeping your energy low, but it's also kind of helping them. It's a, it's a sweet gesture on your part. um so okay, let me go to let me use the Dreaming Way tarot. um I'm curious, how is this going to play out? I think the rest of my cards will just kind of be around this. Like, well, what's going to happen from here? Like, you're hurt, but you're working on forgiving, and you're kind of trying to stay positive and optimistic. Your person, they feel incredibly guilty because you're their dream come true. You're their forever person, rest of their life person. So on your side, we get the Page of Wands. You're open to an, a new beginning with them. You feel very passionate about them. You definitely feel like they're a soulmate. You may also be communicating this to them, like, I forgive you, I love you, let's try again. um what else on your side? And Darlene Lisa, hello. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Okay, and then we get the Ace of Swords. This is also on your side. This is all about truth and clarity, and again, a new beginning, it's like a divine gift that, you're kind of getting the understanding, like, yes, despite what's happened, you love this person and you want to give it another go. On your person's side, again, we're kind of looking at how things are going to go, the kind of, I guess, the general outcome. Okay, so your person, they have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. I kind of think that there's going to be a period of time, and I'm not sure if this is intentional on your part or not, but you're like, I think, well, you're either letting them wait, and you're like, I'm just gonna let them worry about this for a while and feel these feelings because they freaking deserve it for what they did to me. But it could also be that you're just taking the time you need to heal, and whenever you're done with that, then you'll throw them a bone or something. But they they feel so sad. They feel really down. um Huge loss, feeling just this. Before you come around and come to them with your truth and clarity that you want this new beginning, and you do feel passionately in love with them, um they feel like shut out. They don't have access to you, and it's freaking them out. Okay, what else on their side? They have the Queen of Pentacles. This is actually really good. what's happening here. The way you're dealing with this is actually helping them to step up in their life, in themselves, because they see you as the empress. They see you as a wish fulfillment. Now they're trying to match you. They may not they may not be able to quite get to your level, at least in their eyes, but the Queen of Pentacles is also very nurturing. She's got the baby here, is very abundant. Maybe they're working on their finances and their security while they wait. They're trying to build themselves up so that they can be a good match for you. Ah, yes. That's good. Make them wait. Let them what's the word? There's a I swear you guys, I am having the hardest time with words and things. Make them squirm. That's the word. Make them squirm and be like, "Oh no, what did I do?" Okay. I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh, I know. I'm going to look at the Rider-Waite Tarot. The weight is torturous. Yeah, see, you guys are on opposite sides in a way. Because aren't you kind of on the other end, Jojo? Someone else is making you wait. I don't know. It sounds like you're doing the same thing. So, oh yeah, and that's the hard thing too. Like you want to try not to wait for anybody. If you can help it, just live your life, do your thing. I don't know. It's different for everyone. It's a mess. Okay. So, on your side, Leo, what's going on? Yeah, you've got the hangman. You're making him wait, or you're taking the time that you need to shift your perspective to be able to authentically, sincerely forgive this person. Surrendering to what's happened. And also on your side, we've got judgment. Yeah. Yeah, you're kind of, oh man, you're looking at this from all angles, and you're in this place where I think you know deep down that you want this, but there's a part of you that's like, should I should I just let this go, try something different, try someone new? But I don't think you really want that. I mean, with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands, I think you're pretty much, you're in. You can't help yourself. On your person's side, we've got the Six of Pentacles. I think that when you do finally come around, when you show up for your person and you're like, hey, how about a new beginning? And this is where your person's been, all of a sudden they're going to be like, oh my God, this is like you coming with the with the handout, and you're like, here you go. Here's a little something to boost your spirits, and it's like the happiest surprise. Like I kind of get the impression that they feel or felt like they might have blown it really hard, like to the point of um being done. And to have you come back and be like, well, they're just like, oh my God, really? And also, and this is also on their side, they get the sun. They're just this person, you are making this person so happy by reaching out, by communicating, by telling them like, all right, the wait's over. Let's do this. Let's give this a second try. It's funny. Oh man. Torturing your person. No way! That's so cool. What? Are you guys really? Oh, that's I am not. I'll let Jojo answer that one. I have no idea. If you feel like you need to make him wait. Jury's out on that one. I suppose you know best. That's cool. Dark crystal lunchbox. Okay, so on your side, I'm looking at the Wisdom of Avalon, aka the Oracle of Tarot that I said one time. All right. On your side, we have the Lady of the Lake. Absolute truth. Oh my God, that's amazing. Absolute truth. Courage. Okay. Courage, self respect, and responsibility. Look at all this. Look at all this. Absolute truth, courage, and responsibility. You are taking responsibility for this situation. You're like, well, okay, this whole thing really stupid, but I love this person, and probably it was not totally one-sided. Typically things aren't. There's some amount of there's always a dynamic. There's always it takes two to tango, as they say. So you're just like, all right, I'm gonna claim my part of this. I respect myself enough to care. You have so much self-respect at this point because you've been caring for yourself and you've been figuring out how to put yourself first and really set healthy boundaries. I mean, she's got the sword, and it's just like I feel like you're kind of laying down the law. Like, all right, giving this a second chance, but you better not ever do this again. And then also you have the wind fairy, thoughts, words, and intellectual analysis. And this is what you're doing. You are communicating to your person the absolute truth that yes, you absolutely love them. But you're being very clear about what you will and won't put up with. And oh my God. You deserve so much better. You should not have to wait. That's my opinion. On your person's side, they have the stag, pride and leadership. So they've got some pride that they've been dealing with. Um, wounded ego. Who their pride has been. How do you say it? I can't even think how to say it now. Their pride has been messed up. But it's really good because, like I was saying, this whole situation has been a wake up call for them, and it's forcing them to level up. There's a lot of leveling up in my readings this time around, and I don't know, leadership. What about leadership? The bee. I feel like they're taking. I don't know. Maybe it's that as soon as you give them the green light, they want to take charge, and they're just like, okay, I've got some plans for us. Follow my lead. They want to put in the work and the effort, and they are determined to have sweet victory with you. Yes. Okay. Let's finish off. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. It's tough when you have such strong feelings for a person. It is so tough. I'll be the first one to admit that. It takes me for freaking ever to get over a person, and I know I'm not alone. So I get the same people coming back being like, "Tell me about this person." I'm like, "Didn't you ask about them a year ago?" Doesn't matter. Time doesn't matter. When you feel what you feel, you can't help it. Um okay, on your side, I'm looking at the numerology guidance cards. Perseverance. Jojo, didn't we get this for both Gemini and Cancer? Perseverance. Perseverance. Hang in there. Um and I think the perseverance part, a part of it is around your own healing and being willing to forgive. Um oh wow. Gemini. Yeah. Um and Darlene Lisa, oh man, childhood sweethearts. Yeah, by not being the one that always reached out. You can't always be the one to reach out. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Like, there has to be an equal give and take. And so if someone's like, I'm mad at you because you don't always reach out to me, it's like, well, how old are we? Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, you know someone for so long. It's tough. On your side, we get effort. You are putting in a lot of effort to to heal, to get yourself to the point where you can accept them, accept them back into your life. On their side, we got forgiveness on their side. Okay. This is funny. It's like it kind of makes me think like you ultimately they hurt you. And so you retreated. You had to heal. And you left them they ended up feeling like you left them out in the cold. You probably like you weren't in contact for a while, not reaching out, and they got pissed. And so now, even though they love you, even though they're trying to like be better for you, they have this wounded pride, stupid ego that's just like, well, fine, Leo, I guess I'll forgive you. And it's just like, here you are like rolling your eyes, like, come on, dude or lady. All right. And on their side, they get relationship change. And I think it has to do with changing how they are in a relationship. Be in a relationship with you, they need to show up differently. And they're willing to put in the effort and maybe they haven't before. And having almost lost you or having thought that they had lost you really shook them to their core and they're just like, all right, let's I'm going to do things differently. And you're like, all right, I'll make the effort too. We will work on things. We will persevere. So, um, it's looking good. It's looking like it's gonna end, and things will end up being okay. Oof, that is quite I can't even say what it is. What the image of that, your heart is slowly being put through a meat grinder. Like, oof, oof. Just sounds so painful. Seriously. Yeah, visual. Good visual. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. Everyone's pride. Meat grinder. My goodness. That's right. You do images. You're pretty good at words too. All right. I'm going to do Spirit Animal Oracle. Just a final, just see what's going on. So on your side, we get Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. And this makes me think, this kind of brings us back to the Page of Water, of just getting back to that place of being your most awesome, fabulous you, and just you're keeping your heart open. You're not letting this get you down. You're healing, and you're strutting your stuff. And with your heart shining, with the heart shining like this, it's like you're remaining open to something another time around. And your person's side, we have Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Unfortunately, your person has a little bit of a skewed skewed idea of what went down. There's probably going to need to be some a little bit of communication about everyone's perspective and what actually happened. But because of feeling left out in the cold, and their pride feeling so hurt, um, they're needing to build themselves back up, not for themselves as well as for you. Somehow in this situation, maybe there was a little bit of codependency or something, and this is both of you getting back to being your independent selves, and then coming together in a whole new way, um, being more on the same level, because I don't know that you were before. They definitely had you on a pedestal before. So, all right, Jeff, hello. Allergic to feathers right now. Oh, Jeff, you donated. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. How nice. Um, I'm not doing personal readings right now. I um anyway, I'm ending this here. You two, you're back in your place. Um Jeff, if you were thinking that this was a open reading, leave me an email and maybe I can do a quick read for you. All right. That's it. Thank you so much. You guys are great. You seriously are. You make my days. You make this doing this so much fun. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all very much. And I will, yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share.